What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts 4 in 2024 and talk about if this is the year. Now, not the year the game comes out. I would never be so crazy to say that, but let's all put the clown makeup on anyway, and let's talk about if we could see the game, if this is the year of new information. So look, it's been an odd little while that we've had, with Kingdom Hearts, and I guess specifically, right, Kingdom Hearts 4. So you had it be announced. You had all of this news. I mean, Nomura kind of went on like a worldwide tour, right, of all these gaming journalist sites. And then he had said, like, hey, look, we're kind of done. Like, I'm not going to talk about this game for quite a while. And he, boy, has he followed through, right? We have got nothing since he said that. When he declares something, he absolutely does it. So we haven't heard anything since that point. And we really went the entirety of 2023 with hearing, nothing, right? Now, it's been a push towards Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's even been more recently, right? It's been a push towards Missing Link. So as we go into 2024, I feel good. I feel like way more confident about the odds of seeing the game in 24 than I did 23. I don't want to go all the way. I'm putting on the clown makeup as we speak. I don't want to put it all on, right? Because I don't want to get too excited to then be let down. I really see it as like a 50-50 shot. I could see 24 as a year that we see like legitimate. Maybe they show off worlds. Maybe they show off gameplay. Maybe we just see another, trailer or something, right? That could absolutely happen. And I mean, the length of time that it's been since this game has been in development, the idea that, hey, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it'll be out, right? End of February. So that's out of the way. You do have Missing Link that kind of stands in the way, right? And that's the other 50%. All right, well, on the other side of things, we are used to Kingdom Hearts games showing up and then disappearing for, generations, right? So we have that. But we also, you do have Missing Link, and do you go in order in terms of like priority, right? So like Missing Link is the priority. The game is not out in full, right? Like it's only been like these closed tests so far. So the game still has to roll out fully, and God knows when that's going to happen, right? You hope maybe like the first half of 24, maybe doubt it, right? So maybe this carries over into the fall of 24 and Missing Link kind of releases. Well, if you're doing that for, and you could argue, well, that's a mobile thing versus this being like a big console thing. And we know Kingdom Hearts 3 did outstanding for them in terms of sales, but mobile gotcha kind of mechanics, right? I mean, they can make a quick buck on those mobile things, maybe more, I doubt it, but maybe more than they could actually on the console game. So that's why it's 50-50 for me. It's been long enough. You're removing one obstacle of Final Fantasy, right? Because you could say, well, all eyes are on Final Fantasy. Why would you do, even from like a Square Enix perspective, why would you show off Kingdom Hearts 4 when that's 2 years away or whatever, and Final Fantasy's up next? And that makes sense. I totally understand that. Okay, well, Final Fantasy's going to be out soon, so that's removed. Now you only have Missing Link to kind of stand in the way, and then it's just debatable of, well, is that a game that stands in Kingdom Hearts 4's way? Is that something that they care about? Hopefully it's not, and I wouldn't care if I were them, but I mean, obviously I'm not them, right? So it doesn't really matter. But again, to my point of, obviously, like, the game itself, not 24. I have been on the side, since this game has been announced, I've been very controversial in the way that I've said, I think this game is closer than you think it is. Now, I've said that for several games, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I'm kind of like these leakers out there. I get things right, but I also miss the mark. This game has been in development for a while, though. So I really have never bought into the idea that Kingdom Hearts 4 is, say, like a 27 or 28, right? Like 2028. I don't think we're looking that far down the line, like how Blade just gets announced and that game's forever away, or when Mass Effect got announced, that game's not going to come out for 6-7 years. I don't think it was the case for Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and you can correct me on that when that happens. But I think this could be a 2025 or 2026 game. And with that being said, I think it makes sense to show it in 24, right? You show it at the Game Awards, you show it at Tokyo Game Show, whatever, halfway through 24. Well, the game could be a year and a half out from that point. So I think that works. I think that kind of lines up, and it gives you plenty of time to lead into the game afterwards, right? Just show something kind of general, right? Still trying to just get the average Joe, and then as we start to get closer to the game, then you start doing more deep dives, go back on the interview tour, that he did last year, all that jazz, right? That's how I hope they do it, and I think once Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is out, you kind of clear a path. So I'm hoping, but I'm not all the way. This is definitely a game I could see, again, being shown next year, but I could also see us going another full year. But if that happens, it's got to be 25, right? Then I put my foot down. I say, okay, you got to show something in 2025. And again, Kingdom Hearts fans have been here, many, many times. We're used to this kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.